Jude Bellingham from Birmingham to Ballon d'Or dreams. In the world of football, few stories burn as brightly as that of Jude Bellingham, a young man from Birmingham who now carries the weight of global expectation on his shoulders. From his early days at St Andrews to the iconic white of Real Madrid, Bellingham hasn't just risen through the ranks, he's redefined what it means to be a modern midfielder. Every touch, every goal, every driving run feels like a message. He's not just playing the game, he's shaping its future. Do you tell me one story about Jude Bellingham? Please write the story you know about him in the comment section. But this isn't just about skill. It's about heart, grit, and a fire that doesn't dim under pressure. Bellingham doesn't hide from the moment, he owns it. In El Clásicos, Champions League nights, and on the international stage, his presence is magnetic, his performances drenched in drama. He doesn't just participate, he commands, he inspires, and he ignites the pitch like a storm waiting to happen. This is Jude Bellingham, a name echoing from Madrid to Manchester, Lagos to Los Angeles. He's not just a player, he's a global phenomenon, bridging continents and generations through the raw passion of football. When he steps on the field, it's more than a match, it's a moment, a spectacle, a signal to the world that something extraordinary is unfolding. Jude Bellingham's journey began far from the glittering lights of Europe's biggest stadiums. Born in Stourbridge, just outside Birmingham, he was raised in a football-loving family where discipline and ambition were as common as morning routines. At Birmingham City's academy, he stood out not just for his talent, but for his maturity beyond his years. He made his senior debut at just 16, becoming the club's youngest ever first-team player. No flashy headlines, no superstar treatment, just a focused young midfielder grinding every day to turn promise into performance. That early experience in the Championship, England's rough and demanding second tier, shaped him into more than just a skilled footballer. It built his toughness, sharpened his intelligence, and grounded his character. Bellingham didn't skip steps, he embraced them. From Birmingham to Borussia Dortmund, and now at Real Madrid, each move was driven not by hype, but by a relentless hunger to grow. His humble beginnings weren't just a phase, they remain a foundation, visible in every tackle, every pass, and every moment he refuses to back down. Jude Bellingham's rise has mirrored that of the clubs he has represented, each chapter of his career aligning with a moment of growth and ambition. At Birmingham City, he wasn't just a promising teenager, he was a symbol of the club's belief in youth and resilience. When he moved to Borussia Dortmund, he stepped into a team known for nurturing talent, but his impact quickly exceeded expectations. He didn't just adapt, he led. In high-pressure matches across Germany and Europe, he played with the composure of a veteran and the drive of someone who refused to be ordinary. His presence helped elevate Dortmund's status as more than just a stepping stone, but a serious contender on the European stage. Then came Real Madrid, a club already steeped in history, yet still hungry for renewal. In a squad full of legends and prodigies, Bellingham's arrival marked more than just another signing. It marked a generational shift. He brought with him not only world-class ability, but a competitive fire that reignited the midfield. In one season, he became a cornerstone of their future and a reminder of how even the most storied clubs continue to evolve. His journey from Birmingham's academy to the Santiago Bernabéu isn't just a personal triumph, it reflects how a single player, when driven by purpose and discipline, can align with a club's vision and help shape its next era of greatness. One of the most defining moments in Jude Bellingham's career came during Borussia Dortmund's Champions League clash against Manchester City in 2021. Still a teenager, Bellingham delivered a fearless performance against one of Europe's most dominant sides. He showed composure, physicality, and intelligence far beyond his years, even scoring a goal that highlighted his timing and technique under pressure. That match didn't just showcase his talent to a global audience, it solidified his reputation as a big-game player. It was a turning point that confirmed he wasn't just a promising youngster, but a midfielder ready to shape the future of elite football. Another major turning point arrived after his move to Real Madrid, in a La Liga debut that set the tone for everything that would follow. In just his first few appearances, including key performances against Barcelona and Napoli, Bellingham scored vital goals, dictated play, and led with maturity that stunned even seasoned fans. His dramatic late winner in the first El Clasico of the season wasn't just a personal milestone, it was a statement that he had arrived at the highest level and belonged there. These moments didn't just elevate his career, they marked him as a player who thrives when everything is on the line. Jude Bellingham's career has already been filled with moments of glory that most players can only dream of. From winning the Bundesliga Player of the Season with Borussia Dortmund to lifting silverware with Real Madrid, he has delivered on the biggest stages. His debut season in Spain saw him score crucial goals, including late winners and long-range strikes that became instant highlights. In the Champions League and El Clasico, he rose to the occasion time and again, earning admiration for both his consistency and flair. Each trophy and personal accolade has added to the sense that Bellingham is not just a rising star, but one already writing his legacy in real time. But with success has come heartbreak. At Dortmund, he came agonizingly close to winning the Bundesliga, only to see the title slip away on the final day. Injuries, though relatively rare in his career so far, have interrupted periods of momentum, serving as reminders of how fragile progress can be. Through it all, Bellingham has handled the pressure and scrutiny with remarkable composure, avoiding major controversies despite the constant spotlight. He has faced setbacks not with excuses, but with resolve, using each disappointment as fuel. His story is not just one of triumph, but of resilience, the kind that defines truly great players. It was a night that would be etched into football history: Real Madrid versus Barcelona, the first El Clasico of the 2023-24 seasons. The Santiago Bernabéu buzzed with anticipation, but few could have predicted the drama that would unfold. Jude Bellingham, still in his debut season with Madrid, stepped into the cauldron of Spain's most intense rivalry and delivered a performance that defied belief. With Madrid trailing, Bellingham struck a thunderous equalizer from distance, a goal that silenced the home crowd momentarily before igniting it into chaos. Then, deep into stoppage time, he found himself in the right place, at the right moment, to slot home the winner. In 90 minutes, he didn't just influence the match, he owned it. That night, the world saw more than just talent. They saw leadership, composure, and a hunger that couldn't be coached. Bellingham's brace didn't just secure 3 points, it signaled a new era for Madrid's midfield and a changing of the guard in Spanish football. Fans, pundits, and former legends hailed the performance as one of the most memorable El Clasico displays in recent memory. For Bellingham, it was a turning point not just in his season, but in his identity as a player capable of defining the biggest moments on the grandest stage. The 90 minutes that shook the world weren't about spectacle alone, they were about a young man seizing destiny in real time. In the fans' heartbeat of football, Jude Bellingham explores the raw emotion and unshakable loyalty that define football supporters around the world. From the thunderous chants echoing through stadiums to the vibrant sea of colors in the stands, fans breathe life into every match. Whether cheering in Madrid, Birmingham, or Tokyo, their voices rise as one, a powerful reminder that football is more than just a game. It's a shared language of hope, pride, and identity, where every cheer, song, and flag waved is a story of devotion passed down through generations. Bellingham highlights how this global passion connects people from vastly different backgrounds. In a divided world, football unites strangers under a single cause, supporting their team with unwavering commitment. Fans become part of something larger than themselves, bonded by tradition, struggle, and triumph. Through packed stadiums or local pubs, through wins and losses, supporters remain the constant heartbeat, turning football into a force of global unity and cultural pride. In Football Beyond the Game, Jude Bellingham's journey reflects how football influences far more than the pitch. It shapes culture, inspires identity, and redefines what it means to lead. As a young black Englishman succeeding on the world stage, Bellingham challenges outdated narratives and offers a new model of success for the next generation. His presence in elite football sparks conversations about representation, opportunity, and pride, showing how sport can reflect and reshape the social fabric. From fashion to music, his impact ripples through popular culture, bridging gaps between tradition and innovation. Beyond culture, Bellingham's influence extends into politics and community. His advocacy for equality and social justice adds weight to discussions on race, youth development, and access to resources. Whether supporting grassroots initiatives or speaking out on key issues, he embodies the power athletes hold as public figures. In doing so, Bellingham helps redefine the role of the modern footballer not just as an entertainer, but as a catalyst for meaningful change and a voice for the communities they represent. In a legacy that lives on, Jude Bellingham's rise from local talent to international star becomes a symbol of what is possible through hard work, discipline, and belief. His journey from the youth ranks of Birmingham City to becoming a leader at top clubs resonates with young athletes everywhere. It's not just his skill on the pitch, but his character, humility, and leadership that leave a lasting impression. Bellingham's story reminds the next generation that greatness is earned, not given, and that the road to success is paved with resilience and purpose. This legacy continues to grow as Bellingham inspires children in parks, academies, and schools across the world. He has become more than a role model, he is a blueprint for how to navigate both the pressures and opportunities of modern sport. By staying grounded and using his platform to uplift others, Bellingham ensures that his influence reaches far beyond his playing years. His story will live on not only in trophies and highlights, but in the dreams he helps ignite in those who follow. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more stories like this, and let us know in the comments, where will Jude Bellingham rank among the all-time greats?